Reporting from Alaska. We are getting ready to dock in the port of Juneau. This is my first Alaska trip. Honestly, it's my family's first Alaska trip. We are on a cruise. As you can see, there's this weird bar here. This is the best setup I could figure out. I thought we would do a get ready with me in Alaska video. I'm going to show you all the products I'm going to use, and then we'll get ready together. Today we're supposed to go on a hike up a mountain, waterfall.
Whoa, I know, right?
See a glacier in the distance. So I'm sure there will be more exciting stuff, so I may overlay that story. You'll see snippets in this video of that. Let's get ready. I'm gonna pull my hair back. I brought these little clips. We only did carry-on here, so I was limited in what I could bring. You know I brought the toady. The toady sunscreen. I'll put this on because I can put it around my eyes. It doesn't burn my eyes. It has a little bit of color. Lately it's been more on the glowy side, if I'm honest. In cold weather though, it leans more natural. So it is 51 degrees here. My watch says in Alaska, so and the high is 57. So hopefully it'll be nice and natural. But I am going to apply my Misha BB cream today, which is a SPF of 42 PA and 3 pluses. It's the number 21. I brought with me my concealer, the Bobbi Brown, to cancel out the blue in my eyes. It's like a peachy. This is in the shade Light Bisque, and it's a peachy tone. And then I brought for my eyeliner, I have the waterproof pencil eyeliner from Clio, and it is just a super light brown that just wears all day. And then let's see here. Oh, I'm missing my eyebrow pencil. I'll have to go back and get that. I'll show you my eyebrow pencil. I brought the Tartelette tubing mascara so I can just take it off with water at the end of the night, and it stays on really well. It doesn't smudge or anything on me, so I really like that one. Eyeshadow, I brought the Superhero No Tug Shadow Stick by IT Cosmetics in Bionic Bronze, and it's just like a coppery tone. You can't see anything. It's a coppery tone. I'll show you what that looks like at the end. And then I brought my matte powder, Maybelline Fit Me in 120 Matte and Poreless, and I'm just going to use a sponge that came with it instead of my usual brush. Is that it? Oh, I brought a blush, which I think I'm going to wear today. It's the Westman Atelier in Petal, Baby Cheeks Blush Stick in Petal. So I'm going to go find my eyebrow pencil. I'll be right back. Okay, my eyebrow pencil is the Maybelline Express Brow, and I don't see the color, but it has a spoolie on one end, and it's a really fine tip. Very, very fine tip. Okay. Let's get some makeup on. Oh, to reapply throughout the day, I brought my Tokubo Sun Stick. It's a matte. It's a great shape. It's SPF 50. I also brought for my lips the Nars Unrestricted Lip Balm. But I also do have an SPF lip balm to take on a hike with us today. And I don't want to forget, I'm wearing some seasick pouches on the back of my ears. These are the only things keeping me from throwing up today. So I got them on Amazon.
When we disembarked in Juneau, Alaska and headed to meet our tour guide, I began to question my choice of excursions for the day. It was one of the cheaper excursions at around $120 per person, and the one sentence description read 4-hour strenuous hike with glacier views. At the time of booking the excursion 6 months earlier, I felt confident my little family of 4 was up for a strenuous hike. After all, we were frequent hikers of the Blue Ridge Mountains. When my husband questioned how strenuous the hike would be and if our daughter would be able to make it the entire way, I declared to myself and to him with great confidence that we would be fine. But as we walked towards our bus and gained sight of the other hikers, I began to have doubts. There was the older woman who claimed to be training to climb Mount Everest, the quiet tattooed young couple from Colorado, and of course the guy wearing shorts and hiking sandals. You know the one. I looked at my ragtag family, already jet-lagged from the flight and partially seasick from 2 days on the ocean. My daughter and I stood out in our bright pink rain jackets next to the 20-something tour guide named Carly, with a tattoo of a spruce tree behind her right ear. At least I think it was a spruce. It could have been a hemlock. Both are native to Alaska, which we will soon learn from Carly on our hike. My daughter began the hike with an I don't want to hike attitude. But as we walked through moss-covered boulders, reminiscent of the trolls in the Disney movie Frozen, climbed 6 flights of stairs, jumped in muddy puddles like Peppa Pig, and learned about lichen and moss, her attitude changed from frowny to energetic. She was soon running ahead of us on the trail. 2 hours into our hike, and at least 20 mini lectures on the different types of moss from Carly, we arrived at the pinnacle of the overlook to view the massive glacier that looked to me to be the size of a Hershey bar in the distance. Now, I don't mean to downplay the view because it really was spectacular and magical on this rare sunny day in Juneau. But it was the trail back down the mountain that really put my family to the test, both physically and emotionally. Around 45 minutes from the bus, my daughter's feet began to hurt, and as a typical 6-year-old, she proclaimed loudly and frequently for the entire forest to know of her pain. My husband and I were also experiencing sore feet, but we had to push our pain aside to comfort our daughter, cheer her on like an Olympic champion, and convince her that we were only 10 minutes from the bus. As any good parent does, we lied. And we don't regret the excursion one bit.